Derivative of cosine is negative sine of square root of 3x times the derivative of 3x, or square root of 3x. So let's write that as the 1/2. So we're taking the derivative of that. So to take the derivative of this, you do the power rule. So it's 1/2 3x to the power of negative 1/2 times negative sine of square root of 3x. So let's move that underneath, and that's the square root. And then we can put the sine up top. There you go.
What was it? 3.346? What did you say?
What?
3.5? Oh.
Not even close? Not even close. So, does that make sense though, or no? What part, Carla? Here?
Yeah.
So, we have to take the derivative of the inside, right? But the square root of 3x is the same thing as 3x to the power of 1/2. Right, so now we're going to do the power rule. Put that out front, and we subtract 1 from it. 1/2 minus 1 is negative 1/2. And then with the negative exponent, you can move it to your denominator. And then 1/2 means square roots. Yeah? No?
Yeah, I think I did.
Which, what here? Is
No, I think I got my stuff after the negative exponent moving it to the bottom.
Remember, with negative exponent, you got to move it either above or below the fraction bar, and that changes the sign of the exponent. So right now it's above, right, because it's not a fraction. You move it underneath, so that's why the 1/2 becomes positive.
Okay.
So it's and then 1/2 is the square root. All right. Okay, so now with this, we do the same thing. We're going to do the power rule. So the derivative is 2 times sine x over 1 plus cosine x times the derivative of sine x over 1 plus cosine x. So let's do this first. Let's take the derivative of this first, and then we'll put these two in after that. So, low d high minus high d low all over low squared. Okay, any questions there? So it's just the quotient rule.
The book gets a different number, different answer from number 3.
Yeah.
Sine negative square root of 3. Oh, so what they did was they just rationalized the denominator.
Oh.
So if you multiply top and bottom by square root of 3, it should look like whatever the book has. Because you know how they don't like the square roots on the bottom? So they just...
How did you get the 2's divided by 3?
This one?
Yeah.
The power to the 1/2, you bring it down, that gets you that 2. Okay, and then with this, let's distribute it. Cosine of x plus cosine squared x plus sine squared x over 1 plus cosine x squared. And this we know is in what? Identity, which is equal to 1. So we can cancel one of them out. that becomes 1 over cosine, or 1 plus cosine of x. Alright, is that our answer though? No. What else are we missing? Or the original two things that we just decided to deal with later. So, our final answer is going to be 2 sine of x over 1 plus cosine of x times 1 plus cosine of x, 1 plus cosine of x squared. Because it's this times that. Alright, any questions there? Yeah. Okay, so here we have to do power rule first. So we brought that 2 down, times this. Okay, so it's 2 times this, times the derivative of this. And then all of this is just the derivative and then simplifying it. Now we're putting the 2 sine of x over 1 plus cosine of x back here. Alright, anyone need number 6 still? Alright. Yes. So I'll do 6 over here. Anyone need number 3? Alright, so first thing we're going to do is let's rewrite this so that it has a negative exponent. That way you don't need to do quotient rule or anything like that. And that should make things a little easier for you. What's the derivative of cotangent? Negative cosecant. So negative 5 cosecant squared of the original. Now with the original I'll write the 2 over x. Okay, but times the derivative of this is times negative 2x to the power of negative 2. Now we're going to take this negative 2 times it by the 5, so we get positive 10 cosecant squared of 2 over x over, since that x has a negative 2 as its exponent, let's move it underneath, and then we should get that. Yeah. This one? This one? Negative 2 times negative 5. Alright, any other questions? Anyone still need number 9? Alright. So the derivative of cosine is negative sine. So negative sine of the original thing, pi over 2, which is just a number, times the derivative of pi over 2 minus 3t is just negative 3. Right, because that's just a number. So that's 0. Derivative of negative 3t is negative 3. So you get 3 sine of pi over 2 minus 3t. Alright, questions? Anyone need 11? Okay. Okay, it looks confusing, but it's actually pretty simple. That's just a number, so you don't need to do anything with it. What's up? About to decide to show up for class.
Sorry.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to stay. So I can. Are we going over stuff?
Yep.
Some new stuff?
Homework.
Homework? Okay.
You're sweaty.
Oh, is this marathon or yeah?
How'd it go?
Alright, Kelvin, whatever you
I
say.
didn't want to miss a class.
Did you run faster?
Yeah.
So, in a way, I was motivation for you.
Thank you.
Every day of his life.
I feel bad for you, you might stink.
Is it full marathon?
Yeah. Well, I'm 13.1.
Oh, it's a half marathon.
It's a half marathon.
What was your time?
Huh?
What was your time?
We stopped for like 30 minutes. Because like we wanted to wait for everyone, but
But you could have went.
I could have kept going, but
My bad.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so that's just a number, so we don't do anything with it. So we're really taking the derivative of sine 3t. Derivative of sine is cosine, so cosine 3t times the derivative of the 3t, which is
T. No, 3. My bad.
3, plus, okay, same thing here. Remember, when you're adding, you just take the derivative of each part. So we have 4 over 5 pi
Negative.
times negative sine of 5t times 5. And then you can cancel out the 3's here, cancel out the 5's here. So you end up having 4 cosine of 3t minus 4 sine of 5t over pi. So the fractions probably just threw you guys off. But they're just numbers. It's like if I said, what's the derivative of 2 sine of 3x? Well, it's just 2 cosine of 3x times 3. Alright, knowing that, do you guys still need me to do number 12? Because it's almost the same thing.
You should.
Alright, fine, whatever. Alright, so we got derivative of sine is of the original times the derivative of the inside.
3 pi over
Yep. Minus
negative sign.
sine of the original times the original
7 pi over 4.
Times the derivative, not the original.
times the derivative. Yep. So we have 3 pi over 2 cosine 3 pi over 2t minus 7 pi over 4 times sine of 7 pi over 4t. That's it. I mean, it really looks more complicated than it is.
That's the answer.
Yes.
Okay, how long are you staying here after school? It's only got like 10 minutes here, and then I have to go.
Where you going?
I have to go get interviewed and stuff like that.
Superstar.
Yeah.
My bad.
Oh, go for it. Here, just take this.
For the homework?
Yep.
Yes, worksheet.
Robbie?
Hey, is that the last thing you're on YouTube?
Oh, that's
Alright. Huh?
Is the last thing you're on YouTube?
There's no lesson today. It's just this worksheet.
Oh, hell yeah.
You got lucky.
Yep.
Did you get like dark today?
Well,
I feel like freckles. Yeah.
No, I put chocolate on.
it's probably dirt too.
It looks like he's freckles.
Okay. Any questions with these?
Nope.
So, if you're done, make sure you have your name on it. Pass it forward. If not, finish it, turn in whenever.
What?
This worksheet is all chain rule. That's back. But it's also all trig. Pass it back. Pass it back, not to the side, please.
Colin's just staring at me.
I'm like, she's like, I'm like, I didn't eat breakfast before I came here. Nice test taking.
Or do you just want to be alone and not
Shut up.